I'm Marcus.
And I'm Kitty, and this is Dating Detours.
We've dated the red flags, dodged the ghosters, and yeah, maybe joked around about Polly.
And now we're talking to real people about what dating really looks like. The messy, the funny, and the surprisingly healing.
Modern love's a mess. Let's talk about it.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Dating Detours. My name is Kitty. Unfortunately, my co-host, Marcus, can't be here today. It's his birthday, and he's out celebrating.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So I have a special guest, special co-host, Aaron, my friend Aaron here. And today we have a guest with us from the area, James. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with our all-important question from our AOL chat room days. Age, sex, location.
All right, my name is James. My age is 28, and I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
From the Berg. All right,
Berg.
Cool. And this is normally where Marcus would kind of step in and ask, what's your current dating status?
Yeah, what's your current dating status?
All right, so my current dating status currently is I'm in a healthy relationship, finally. Yeah.
And clap for that.
Exactly,
Thank you.
Like, we're both still learning, but it's healthier than I've ever experienced.
Oh, fantastic. I love this. I love where this is going
That's
already.
an amazing thing to finally get into.
Yes.
Oh, you're telling me. In the gay world, like, that is like a unicorn, okay?
All right, so let's go ahead and step right in there. So you're gay.
Yes.
And have you always had gay relationships, or did you kind of...
Oh, yeah, I was
hide
that little...
yourself
I hid
earlier
for a long
years?
time.
Okay.
I hid for a long time until... Okay, for me, a long time was until the 7th grade.
Okay, fair enough.
So that felt like a long time. Like, it was very sad, very tragic. Like, I was that little sad boy looking out the window listening to Hillary Duff, like, While It Rains. Like, it was that...
You're in a whole different age bracket than I am.
But no, like, it was like, just growing up like that, it was kind of tough. But like, coming out though, I did have girlfriends. Like, I just made them my best friends. I treated them like they were my sisters because I grew up with 2 older sisters. So I just treated them with love and absolute most respect. And they always were like, "Oh, we love you. And I'm like, it's kind of, I'm kind of next. I don't know. I know I like boys, and you're a girl.
So you knew from a very, very young age that you were gay, you liked boys, and that's the way you wanted to live your life. How supportive was your family on that?
Okay, so with that, my sister is my biggest supporter. She's my best friend.
Older, younger?
Older. She's older than me. So I have 2 older sisters. She's the middle one. She was the glue for both of us. But no, it was very like walking on eggshells 24/7 growing up.
Okay.
Because my mom always said that she never wanted a gay son. She can never have a gay child. But then it was because of what she grew up watching, because she was born in the 60s. Yeah. So like late 60s. So she grew up with the AIDS pandemic and everything like that. So she was just terrified for her son to get AIDS. Yes, get AIDS, die, and everything, because that's what she experienced growing up for the gay community.
Yeah.
So she was very like scared, and she was like she wasn't being rude about it. She was just trying to do it in the only way that she knew, by like saying, "Oh, don't do this, don't do that. You'll listen to your mother." So it progressed, and then she was like, "Okay, my son's gay."
Okay.
Like, and then it just turned into like, all right, I love him.
Acceptance,
like, exactly.
I love him,
She got over it. She got to the point where she was like, I can't do anything without him. That's my child. It's like going on life without him, like saying I can't have him. So,
yeah.
But my dad was always the rock. I actually told my dad I was bisexual when I was in middle school. That's how I first came out to everybody, was bisexual, to ease them into it. I was like, hey, I like dick and
I like boys and girls, just not maybe in the same realm.
And then I was driving a Ford F-250 1996 pickup truck, red, 8-foot bed. I remember it because that's the first thing I drew. Yeah,
that's
imagine me driving.
Okay.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I was driving, we were going up the back way to Central Park, so going up Lay Hill, I think it is.
Okay.
And we were going up that way, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to tell my dad. He can't say anything or do anything because I'm driving the truck.
This is very true.
So, like,
odd choice, but I'm here with you.
So I was like, he can't do anything. So I was like, hey, Dad. He was like, what? I was like, I'm bisexual. And he was like, I was like holding death grip onto that wheel. I was like, don't do anything. I'm going to crash this truck. And he was like, as long as you're happy, that's all that makes me happy.
Oh,
And I was
I
just
love
like,
this.
my heart like sank down. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
You hear so many horror stories of children who take that step and they're scared. All
Yeah.
of them. Anyone I've ever met, they were very scared, very unsure of how their parents were going to take it because they did grow up in a completely different generation where that was
Yeah.
looked down upon, and that was not okay. And so for you to be able to actually like talk to your dad about that, I mean, in that realm, but and the response he had, like
Yeah.
you must feel pretty good about that.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Literally, I was like, he was already my rock. He was my best friend.
Yeah.
My mom was like my shopping best friend, but he was like my best friend that we would play basketball with, and like
Yeah.
like that was my guy. And like when I told him that, I literally like I was like, okay, life is gonna be easy now. Like my best friend knows. One of my best friends knows. It's him, my mom, and my aunt, his sister, my dad's sister, and my middle sister. Those are my group.
Oh, I
That's
love
my
that.
family members that I normally run to, and now that I have more of them, so it's great. AKA, I love you, pork chop. I'm not disclaiming you. I love you. You're always there on FaceTime. I love you. But no, it's just nice to actually be able to go to my dad with like my current relationship, because now I'm dating a man who is trans.
Okay.
So that's a new realm for me in general. Like before,
Oh, is it? Okay.
So like I've never dealt with that, and I don't know. It's just like this guy has my heart, and it's weird.
Something new.
It's something
different,
new, and it's something fun and exciting, and it's always something new every single day.
Are you happy?
I actually am happy.
You feel safe.
Yes.
That's what matters.
No antidepressants helping this.
I love this. Yeah, no, I love this. So, kind of give me a little backstory about how you met your current boyfriend and
Okay, so
how that came to be a thing.
oh my god, I love this story so much because like for being gay, well, fluid or gay, whatever. He still questions me. He's like, "You're not even gay because you like me." I was like, "Well, I'm fluid then. I don't know, babe." But
Let's drop the labels at this point.
thank you.
Love is love, baby. Love is
exactly.
love.
But it's just like, so normally for me to meet a guy, it's online. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to drop the name of the app because they do not need any more publicity.
Fair enough.
They do not.
I think we already know.
Exactly. You know that sound. But like, I didn't find him on there. It was through a mutual friend that they already knew each other, and I was already friends with that friend since the 7th grade.
Okay.
So like we've already had
Long-term
a long-term friend, and she was just like, "Hey, I have this friend, and he's really chill. He's really cool. Like you would like him." And I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "But he's trans." I was like, "Okay. Like what does
And?
that have to do with anything?"
Oh my
I
God,
was like, "It's not like I'm gonna go
no.
sleep with him." Like I was like, "It's just one of your friends." And then like he popped up. I was like, "Oh." You didn't tell me he looked like that. I was
like
you,
this.
I was like, you left out this disclaimer right here. Like, by the way, he's actually really attractive, and his jawline is like for days. And I was just like,
I love that.
I'm a greenish blue.
I love that.
But no, like he sat down and like we were talking and just getting to know him, and he was already in a relationship at that time, and I was just like,
Okay.
I was like, nope. James already found something that he wants, and I'm going to get it.
Oh, so we are poaching. All right.
I poached. And I mean, like, after all that time of not having somebody in my life and like that truly wanted me for me, and then meeting somebody that wanted to me.
Time out there. How long were you single before this came about?
About 2 months, almost, yeah, 2 going on 3.
Okay.
The way you were talking, I thought it was longer.
No. Well, it felt like longer because that relationship was not great and all.
Yeah.
But no, but when I met when I met him,
The last one.
when I met the current one, when I met my current man, to the day I die, met that current man, he literally just like sat down and just his presence was like, I was just like jaw hit the ground. I was just like, oh, you know what? I don't know you, but I'm starting to spell "I love you" in my head already. And
This is
kinda
what I
weird.
want.
Right.
This is what I'm going after.
I was like,
How does this happen?
Right.
How much time do you need to make sure that we're on the same level here? Because you're it.
Exactly. How long do we have to talk for? Like, does it have to be that long? Like maybe 2 seconds? Because I'm down. I'm down. But like, no. And it was just we met at a bar through a mutual friend. We clicked instantly. And then I texted him first, but then a week later he texted me and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh,
You got those same feelings. didn't
wow!"
you?
I was like, I didn't have to do anything. I didn't even text you yet. And it just after that we were hanging out every single day, every other day to every day, and then he had to go do some type of surgery, basically. Well, they had to do surgery on him. And now I've just been with him basically every single day trying to make sure that he recovers. So
I love this. So
Yeah.
you're taking care of him and helping him out
Yeah.
and getting him through this transition in his life. And
So I have to ask, just to
Yeah.
know, you said he was in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, I hope you wouldn't bring that back up. Not my poaching.
It's a podcast. We have to dig into it. So what did that progression look like? Was that something you suggested? Maybe, hey, we can be a thing, or something he suggested, or was that already on the fritz for him?
I
Or
mean-
is that even something you're comfortable talking about?
I mean, not gonna lie, when I first, after having a couple of drinks in me, and we going from bar to bar, and then ending up at, can I drop the bar's name?
Yeah, yeah.
At J. Bryan's, at JB's, when
Yeah,
we were
we'll
there.
drop bar names, that's fine.
Okay, so when I was there, we were sitting in the back on the back patio, and he just sits down again, and we all sit down at the back table, and then, like, I just look over, and I'm like, I can't concentrate. And they're like, what do you mean you can't concentrate? I was like, I literally can't concentrate because of him.
oh,
I was like, my brain is
Stars
so
in the
yes. I was like,
eyes.
my brain is just scrambled. I'm like, I want you. That's it. That's all I have to say. And he thought I was just belligerent drunk at that point.
oh no.
And then the next day, I was just like, you thought I was no.
well, no,
I was like, hey, no.
still meant it.
Right. But it was cute. After that, after I declared that I wanted him, that's when it started to progress, because he was currently on FaceTime with his boyfriend that he had at the moment when I was saying I wanted to, and I really didn't care, because like I was already seeing that there was something happening
Sparks.
between. Yes, I saw it happening, and I
Saw
was
the-
just like, you
you
know
saw the
what?
stars.
I'm just gonna at least go for it, because if not, I'm gonna miss you're gonna miss every shot you don't take.
Thank you, Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky.
So.
Michael Scott.
So, like, I just had to do it. And, yeah, it kind of started off, like, me kind of poach, and he was just kind of like, hey, I'm in a relationship. And I was like, I don't care. And, but
don't
I did
have to
care.
be.
Right. I was like, you could be in this relationship. And, like, so I kind of left it alone, and then he went and visited his man, because the other guy didn't live around here. So he went to go visit him, and
Okay.
I was out again with my friend, our mutual friend, and we were drinking, and then I was like, you know what, I miss him. I wonder what he's doing. I was like, hey, can you FaceTime me right now? And he was just like, yeah, sure, hold on, but I'm with the guy that I went to go visit with. I was like, oh, okay, but like, if you don't want to, that's totally fine. He's like, no, I got it. And like, not even like 3 minutes later, we're on FaceTime for a good like 15 to 20 minutes while he's downstairs, quote unquote, getting something to drink or talking to our other friend because she's having a crash out moment. And I was like, yo, I was like, whatever you have to say. But
I feel like this is turning into something already.
I was like, all I had to do was ask if you wanted to FaceTime, and you were totally down. So like, I knew there was that connection there.
yeah.
So
no, that sounds like it. Yeah.
I mean, yes, I poached. Is it wrong? It was not. It wasn't working out anyways.
Listen, that is a two-way street.
Yeah.
It is.
If he did not get with you, lie to his ex about it, or talk to you behind his ex's back with no intentions of whatever, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes you meet people and that spark happens, even though you're not expecting it, wanting it, even asking for it.
Yeah.
And as long as you both recognize that and respect the process to get where you both want to get, I'm not going to say anything negative about it.
I respect that.
Yeah,
And I thank you
not
for that.
gonna-
Because, like, a lot of people would just be like, you're wrong. And I'd be like, how is it wrong if they were already not feeling it for that person that they were with?
Exactly.
And then I happen to come along and we hit that spark. Like, it happens to people. It does suck.
Yep.
It really does suck
It
for the
does.
other person. But they were already having issues.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not like I stepped in and made the issues. The issues were already happening.
there.
I was just the pin. to the-
Catalyst that made
Yeah.
them realize that, hey, I can find something better for myself outside of what I've been dealing with here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think the way that you go about these things can be wrong.
Yeah.
But as far as you saying, "Oh, me poaching and everybody giving me shit for it," or you
Yeah.
know, whatever, like, no, I don't agree with that necessarily. I really don't. You know, you both felt that spark, obviously, and as long as you both were honest about it through the process of getting to where you are now with yourselves,
Yeah.
each other, and outside parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, no cheating, no lying, no backstabbing, none of that. Like, I can't fault you for that.
Yeah. Well,
I-
there
and I
was no
won't.
cheating technically. I mean, hey,
Technically, nothing.
technically nothing. There was literally no cheating. So,
Okay.
Mom, I did it.
I'm here for you, baby.
All right, I know we've talked about
Yeah.
Can you talk about some of your previous relationships? Because it seemed like your last one may have been a little tumultuous. Is that a good?
Let's just say, have you seen the movie Terrifier with the clown Art?
I don't watch scary movies.
Oh, you don't?
No,
You don't watch
that's not my thing.
Oh my God, 'tis the season.
Yeah, I know, right? Honestly.
Let's scare it up. Let's spook it up, baby.
Exactly,
I already got Halloween
exactly.
stuff out on my front porch.
I'm so here for it. I'm so here. Literally, I saw this thing on TikTok. It was bats on the wall flapping, and there was like.
I saw the same thing, and I'm like, I told my roommate, I was like, do you see this? We're gonna get these, right?
I was like, I showed my friend. I was like, hey, how do you feel about if I put these up?
It's cute, right?
But no, I totally forgot what we were about to talk about.
Last.
See,
Last
dang
question.
it! I tried
See,
to.
he's trying to avoid this question. Have you watched the show?
We gotta get into it.
we do.
I know. Okay.
It's
I know.
Honestly,
Okay.
it helps a lot of other people out there that may be dealing with some of the same things that you have dealt with. Learn how to adjust, heal, move forward, enter all the positive movement words.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the last relationship that I had was one of my top 3 worst.
Okay.
All right, well, we have at least 2 other things to talk about today.
I knew I shouldn't have dropped that number out. I knew it. All right, so we're going to name him Pink and Blue
Pink and blue. All right.
because God, I hate
Just because.
Yes,
Just because.
It's making me mad again. Okay, so
How long were you with Pink and Blue?
3 months.
3 months.
And how did Pink and Blue come along? Is that a-
Facebook dating.
Oh, been there, done that.
Facebook dating. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of Facebook dating. I'm just going to use it for friends and meet friends on there.
Fair.
And then he just happened to pop up as the first one. And I said, oh, okay. This is different. You kind of look like a cartoon from Tim Burton, and like you look sickly but healthy, and I'm here for it. It's like Timothy Chalamet. Like you just kind of want to like hold them and be like, baby, like, are you malnourished?
okay?
Like, are you okay?
Do you want some soup? You want some soup?
But no, like, and then he was also, we were in recovery together. Like, I have had a past, and, well,
I gotta ask more about that.
Okay.
If it's okay.
that's totally fine with me. Totally fine with me. My whole entire life is an open book. I don't care what people think about it. It's my life. I've lived it, and I'm going to move forward with the lessons that I've learned to
Okay.
hopefully make myself a better person for myself, my family,
this.
friends, and for the rest of the world.
And that's what anybody should ask of anybody else.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I saw that he had a key tag in his photo, and I was like, oh, congrats. Like, how long do you have? And like, we were talking, and that's how it just started. And then that same day we were Snapchatting for like a good 5 hours. And then it turned into, I said, I wanted to go to sleep. And he was like, oh, well, can we just FaceTime for a little bit? I was like, but we've been Snapchatting all day. Like, can I just go to sleep? But I was like, you know what, whatever. He's cute. Like,
minutes.
right. I was like, maybe he just needs, like, I know that mindset sometimes when you are freshly into recovery, like, you have, like, you need somebody. So I totally get that. So I was like, I'll be your friend for you, and like we can talk. And then not even after that first 5 hour FaceTime that we had together, I was so dead tired by the end. I don't know why I was still on the phone with him. I should have, after he trauma dumped, I should have just been like, you know what, this is too much after I just met you today.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I just kept going with it. I saw all the red flags, and I just kept going with it, even though part of me was like, deep down inside was like, you shouldn't be doing this. Day 3, he bought me a plane ticket to go visit him
Where?
for 2 weeks. Missouri.
Oh, the land of misery.
But
State of
but-
misery.
But Chapel Roan was from that area.
Oh, okay.
So I can't be
Okay.
that mad. I was
Okay.
like, okay, the
You know
gay
what?
icon came from there.
Alright, yeah,
That's
alright.
Mother and Queen. Like, I'm down.
Alright.
So
And he bought me a plane ticket. So.
exactly. So I was like, oh, this is kind of weird, but like, this is kind of not.
that is kind of bizarre. That's kind of fast.
After day 3.
That is. How'd you meet someone like that on Facebook dating? What was your range? Like 7,000 miles?
No, my range was literally like 500 miles. No, my range was 500 miles because I was like, you know what? I can do within 500-mile distance because that is an easy train.
Okay.
Easy train.
Fair.
And I could just go up for the weekend or do whatever. He can come up for the weekend, do whatever. But
Fair.
because I was getting tired of the people around here.
Fair.
So,
Very
and
fair.
like, it was just all of them on an app that I was using. that but it was, so I just tried something different, and they were like, well, this person's farther away, how about this one? And I was like, and it just all led to that. And then 2 weeks later, I visited him, met his mother after day 2 of being there, all of his best friends. It was everything, and I was just
immersed you into not only his state, but his family and his friend group.
I picked out the furniture for his new apartment that he was living in.
Shut up. No.
That's a bit much.
So
Are you an interior decorator by chance?
I can be. So my aunt taught me how to interior. Like when we were younger, my other aunt was a real estate agent. So we would go into her places and look at them like, oh, they could have done this. The house could have done this. So I know some things about interior design, but like I was helping him. But like part of me was like, I felt used after so much. I felt like this wasn't a relationship. Like he already dropped "I love you" before I even went to visit him.
Oh wow!
And I was trying to do like the no sending nudes, nothing sexual at first, to just like get to know you before, and then but me being me at the same time, I'm like, well, he already bought me a plane ticket, so I felt like a prostitute. Not gonna lie, I was just like, well, let me just send the nudes, so just in case it goes south and like he doesn't like it doesn't look good, I can be like, cancel the ticket, like.
I think you just broke Aaron's brain for a second.
It's like the old Mac dial-up, like.
It will.
We're dial-upping over here.
You've got mail. Here, his brain's back.
At what point did the red flags get larger? Like I know.
It sounds like red flags were kind of coming out right from the beginning.
It was literally like he was holding a bunch of red flags. Like if you're at a pride festival and some guy's selling flags, like all those flags, that was him. They were all red.
Hey guys, buy my flags.
Buy one get one free. Actually, buy 3 get 20 free. It was that bad. But no, it just after week 1, I kind of knew like I was like his emotional support human.
Okay.
I was like, okay, we'll just try to get you like a therapist, and then I'm just gonna break away from this.
Yeah, just because like I'm slowly back away after these things have been taken care of.
Like I was always told, if you find somebody, leave them better than how you found them.
Yeah.
Even if it's just doing one little thing for them,
if you
can, because sometimes people don't want your help, and that's totally fine.
Sometimes they do, but they don't accept it.
Yes, aka my father. I love you, Dad. But like. Yeah, it was just, I wanted to make sure that he was going to be okay before I just vanished, because he just got out of rehab. Okay. And he only had, at that time, I didn't want to be the reason for him going back out. Like, I know it's also his choice, but like at the same time,
you felt
I still will take responsibility. There's still part of my responsibility in that. Yeah. Because at the same time, like I caused him some pain.
I feel that. I totally get that.
Maybe that's just me being an empath, because like I've always been like an empath, but like
talked about that.
I didn't want to do that. So I tried doing that, and then found out that once he started getting the he didn't even have the therapist yet. I found out that he was on that app in another state, because his phone was vibrating when we were FaceTiming, and I was just like, oh, that vibration means...
That sounds familiar.
So I got on, downloaded it, and I got back on, and I found him at his house online. And I screenshotted it, and
house that you helped.
Yeah. Oh. By the way, but most of his furniture I literally picked out that was so ugly, because I wanted him to literally regret it the next time he sees it, after he remembers all the things that he did to me. I wanted him to be like,
oh, we're getting vindictive here.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Hey, these yellow chairs are nice and comfy, actually.
Okay. You know what's really funny? I made him get chairs that had yellow backings. They were like wicker backings with a blue
from like
seat.
the straight up 80s. Yeah. Okay.
But like I looked at them, I was like, if I saw this in a house, I would not like them.
Yeah. No.
I was like, but you might like them.
But you might like them.
Because he was pink and blue for a reason.
Okay.
So pink and blue.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So I knew his eclectic taste. He would love these. In my head, I was like, these are god ugly.
These are fucking ugly.
I was like, I would never
Sorry,
say
Grandma.
that. So like I picked out, and then I made sure like I knew something was going to happen, because he got it from Wayfair.
Oh no, don't get stuff on Wayfair.
So he was like,
you are paying way too much money for stuff.
I found the cheaper versions, so I knew something was going to be faulty on them.
Oh.
Why
didn't you just order shit from Temu?
2 pieces of his items came in, and they were broken, and he couldn't get them back or fixed or the money back for them. So I was like, oh no. So yes, that is very rude. I sound like an evil villain right now, but like if you trauma dump on me, love bomb me, and literally like take over my life and have to know everything and like are very secretive about things, even around me, like that's mad weird. So I'm going, you're trying to do something to me.
Ugly fucking furniture.
Yeah, you're getting ugly furniture. So I'm going to be petty back to you because that's how I'm just like my mother. My dad has always said that. You were just like your mother.
Get petty, get petty.
Hey, you try to hurt me physically and emotionally, I'm going to do it emotionally.
Okay.
I'm not going to do physical.
So we have a guest with us today, Petty Betty.
Yes, hello. If anybody remembers that one, what was it? It was a black guy. He was like in his 30s wearing glasses, and it was like P-E to the T-T-Y. Okay, ladies, now let's get in for it's literally, it is a funny video.
We're a totally different age group.
No, my cousin knows it, and she's like, well, she just turned 40, actually. She just had her 40th birthday. Happy 40th birthday, pork chop. I love you.
Happy 40th, pork chop.
Yeah.
I like pork chops.
So do I.
Probably not the same kind. Yeah. Garlic compound butter.
Yeah.
This is not a cooking show, but
No,
thank
but I'm
you.
totally down for that after,
Yes,
though.
yes.
Yeah. You cooking?
So, I mean, I like to cook. So, you've talked a little bit about your mom and your dad.
Yeah.
You've mentioned the whole trauma situation between the two of them. What, if it's not too much to ask,
Go for it.
what is that relationship like? It's
For them two, or?
both still in your life.
So that relationship is kind of like my dad is still, I call him every day because I'm currently staying with my boyfriend at his place while he's getting recovered and everything. And then I go back to my house here and there. So I talk to my dad basically every single day. I will call him if I'm on my way to work or if I'm leaving work or if I know it's the time that he's getting off work, I'm just going to call him instantly. I just have to hear his voice once a day. That's my best friend. Aww. And then my mom, I will text her here and there because she works at Nordstrom. So her hours fluctuate because she's a personal stylist.
Okay.
So like I never really know when she's when she's with somebody or if she's just on the floor. Yeah. So I'll call her if she doesn't answer, and I'll send her a text like, "Hey, are you at work?" And she's like, "Yeah, sorry, Junior." I'm like, "It's all right. I love you. I'll call you later," and then we'll FaceTime later. So like my relationship with my mom is a lot healthier than it used to be. But I mean, do we still talk as much? No, not as much as I would like. But I know with her busy life, I totally get it.
Yeah.
But no, like they're amazing parents. I can't say that they were terrible parents because they didn't know how to raise a gay son at that age growing up, like who was completely, I used to play in a closet and then I would come out, my Uncle Clint told me that I literally
He came out of the closet,
yeah,
y'all.
Yeah. I would come out literally saying, I'm out. And then I'd run back in and then I'd come back, I'm out. So like, I think, like he was like, when I told him that I was gay, he was just like, dude, you used to do this when you were a kid. Like you were going inside the closet, coming
honestly, we kind of saw it coming, honestly.
My mom, can I drop her name? My mom. What's her nickname? Yeah. My mom. I love her to death. That is my dad's mother. My mom. She's two moms in one. That was literally my everything. Mm-hmm. She had breast cancer when I was around 8 or 9 years old. And she had a wig inside of her closet. And at the time she was just wearing her bandanas around her head and she was sitting at the kitchen table and I took the plate of cookies and I walked inside of her room and they had saran wrap on tops and then I grabbed her apron, I put it around my waist, I took her wig, I put it on my head and then I took her clip-on earrings and I put it on and I walked out inside the living room where my dad, my Aunt Cheryl, and I can't remember who else was there, but I was like, who wants cookies? And they all looked at me and they're like, oh yeah. We see it now.
I totally got it.
And I was like, Mama, where's your lipstick? I want to put your lipstick on. They were like, yep.
So I can specifically remember, and again, different time frames.
Yeah.
So this was late 80s, early 90s. I lived across the street from two brothers. One was about a year older than me. And then other kids in the neighborhood were right around my age, and we all played together. And this was when the Power Rangers were like super popular, right? And so we would always be out in the yard playing Power Rangers.
Yes.
And this boy across the street from me always wanted to be the pink Power Ranger. and I'm talking 8, 9, same age. And I can remember my dad saying, "Oh yeah, he's gay. He's totally gay." And I'm like, I didn't really understand what that meant.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, no, we're just playing. He likes her weapon. That's what I like her weapon. Oh no, he literally lives in New York City, works for a gay men's magazine. Like he's totally gay.
Stop.
Which is fantastic.
I
Like,
love that
my
for
dad's like,
him.
oh yeah, that kid's gay. He's gonna totally be gay, and he was, which is fine. And again, like we played, I didn't care or whatever. But it's kind of funny how you see that story and your family's all like, oh yeah, we see it there.
Like there was no stopping it. Like we also used to do. They would let me run around the house after, like when I was a baby, and not wear a diaper and be like, naked baby. Me, my little cousin Haley. Sorry, just dropped her name, but she's all right. She loved it. She'll be fine.
How many Haleys are out in the world? A lot.
How many are in my life? Too many to count.
See, there you go.
So, but yeah, no. And she would run around and say naked baby at the pool, at our Pop-Up's pool. She would run around and do that. That was the fun family, the fun side of the family.
Okay.
So like, yeah, no, they were, but no, what was like, oh yeah, and after doing that with the cookies thing, like after that, before that, my mom would always buy me Barbies. So she already knew.
Oh.
But it was like, but it's because I had two older sisters, so she was like, oh, he just wants to play with what his sisters are playing with.
Yeah, okay.
So she didn't really care. She was like, I don't care. Your mom cares, but I don't care. Like, I'll buy you them all every single time. If I got an A on like a spelling test or something in school, and I would go visit her for the weekend, Toys R Us. You get
Here's
a
a
Barbie.
Barbie.
You get a Barbie, or you get two, or you get a little Barbie, the little Skipper dolls, or you get like a little accessories with it.
Okay.
So like, and I wasn't ashamed to go down that Barbie aisle. Heck no! I was like, let me get all of these. Do you see her
Can
dress?
I have the dream house?
I already have the red sports car at home. Like, I'm good. I just need the dream house to go with it.
Exactly.
And like,
exactly.
she was just. If I could bless anybody to have her as their grandmother as reincarnation, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, I love
because
that.
like I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about like she.
Yeah.
That is my best. Like,
Like,
You know, that is truly amazing that you were able to grow up with such a good support system.
Yeah.
Like it really is. And, you know, I feel like that probably plays a lot into you being able to just be yourself and get out there really early on when you knew this is who I am and this is what I'm going to do with my life.
yeah.
Not a lot of people get that. So congratulations.
No, and I'm like.
Thank you, James's family, for being so supportive and loving. Because
Thank you,
we
Mom,
don't hear
Dad,
about that very
everybody.
often. And I love, you know, even though we did talk about your accent or whatever, and we'll get back to another one. But I love the positive spin on this episode because a lot of times it's a lot of stories of dating horrors and abusive exes and all of this other crazy stuff. So it is nice to see more of a positive spin,
Yeah.
even though that's more familial. But also still your current dating partner sounds like a very positive way that you're going in your life right now.
Yeah.
Like, coming up on 30 soon in the next
Yeah.
couple of years. So that's
Next year I'll be 30 years old.
Hey, listen, like you're ahead of where a lot of us are at 40 plus. So I love this. So as far as in your 20s, did you date around a lot? Did you have some more serious relationships? Like how did that go for you?
So in my 20s,
as a young gay man.
as a young gay man in my 20s, living in Fredericksburg, Virginia, living in Alexandria, Virginia, then also living in Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, Florida.
I was just in Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach this summer.
Yep. And so living down there, the relationships were, I can count on my hand how many relationships that were actually serious relationships and not just for physical, just basically for sex.
Yeah.
Because that's how I grew up, is that I was kind of used for sex.
Okay.
When I grew, like, oh, thank you.
sorry, I saved it.
Thank you for saving my life.
I can't believe I touched a
I
spider.
can't believe I was that calm.
I can't believe
Going up, I'm like, oh, he's in danger.
I can't believe I touched a spider.
Thank you for saving my life. Thank you for letting her know. But no, like, so when I've dated, like, I've had in my opinion, three serious relationships. But I've had multiple little ones, little flings that I knew were not going to go anywhere, that I dated them for a little bit. But is he trying to? Is that spider coming for me?
No, it's just crawling across the floor and it's freaking me out. Happy Halloween, y'all!
Real life spiders here, man.
The spiders.
But no, like dating, my serious relationships. The last one, I didn't even finish with him. He literally, after he got therapy and used me for all that time and like he was this energy vampire.
We had our very first episode was about energy vampires.
Yep. And he literally sucked the life out of me. And like I was so dead, like I was so distraught, and like it sent me down a spiral. And then he was playing mind games. Ooh. After he got caught cheating, he was playing mind games, and I was just
gaslighting you.
Yes, the whole entire time, and
manipulating you.
So me being like my mother, not knowing that she did the same exact thing, I went psychotic. I just acted crazy. I acted like I had multiple personalities. I was like, oh, you want to play that game? I'll just pretend like I'm not on my bipolar meds, and like I'm like I have all these borderline personality disorder. Like I will do whatever it takes. I did it, and like I had him back on my finger within a day of doing that, and then I just strung him along for 2 weeks. I wasn't, in my head, we were not together. Yes, because he took all that time away from me that I could have been spending on myself.
Yeah.
And yes, it is wrong to get revenge, but in my head, that was my life lesson. That was the last one I needed to learn was, no more doing that. If they hurt you, just bow away and talk to your therapist.
Hey, listen, again, we don't ever, dismiss anyone for what they did in the past. Yeah. This is about growth. This is about learning. This is about moving forward. And so, maybe you did that in your 20s, but you learned from that. That's not the person you want to be.
No.
And that's not the person you aim to be. So that's growth. That's growth, baby. Yeah.
I'm trying not to be like my mom, because she did the same thing to one of her exes in her 20s. He hit her, and she was watching, I think it was all my children are the time.
These are the days of our lives.
Yes. And she was watching that, and she saw one of the girls on the TV show had split personalities, where she had different personalities running around and acting crazy to the men. And my mom was like, "Oh, I can do that to get back at him."
Oh my God, no.
And so she had three different personalities.
Don't do that, Mom.
One that was like a complete Christian, and then one was like psycho, and one that was like very abusive back to him. She was like, she played all three perfectly.
My name is Patricia. That was Patricia.
But my cousin Pork Chop told me about it. That's where I get all my family drama. I love it. That's where she tells me everything. But no, she told me about that, and I talked to my mom. I was on the way to a doctor's appointment with my mom. I was like, so, Pork Chop told me you did this. And she goes, oh yeah, I did that. I said, wow. Okay. I was like,
loud and proud.
I was like, Mom, I was like, I did the same thing. She goes, yeah, I probably know. I know, you're just like me.
You're just like me.
I was
like your mother.
I was like, thank you for being Harley Quinn and my dad the Joker.
Oh, okay.
My dad proposed, backstory into that, my dad proposed 3 months after knowing my mother. She said no. He punched a hole in the wall, storming out of the apartment, smashing the bouquet of roses on the walls.
He went Hulk smash on.
Yes. Threw the ring out in the yard, went to his truck, sat there. She came out a couple minutes later and said, if you don't get inside and fucking fix everything that you did and clean up this shit, no, it's over. She was like, ooh, this white boy got sauce. He's spicy. And I was like, Mom, that is a psychotic man right there. And you picked him as my father?
Spicy white boy. Wow. I'm loving this. I'm loving this so much.
Yeah, no, it was... My parents are great. They created something. And I was like, thank you. Now I have to... You ever see those memes where it's like filling up a glass where it's all black, and then you fill it up with water until you continue filling it up and it like finally clears up?
No.
Yeah, it's basically what they... So like, your parents are the first glass.
Okay.
And they pour their trauma into you.
Oh, the black water.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then they pour the clear water in, so it like fully like
dissolves over time.
Yep. Okay. So basically, that's what I have to do to myself from my parents, which I love. I'm totally okay with it.
Hey.
Yeah.
As long as you see it. As long as you see it for what it is.
Yeah. No, I see it how it is. Okay. But so back to the relationship part, because I keep running away from it, and I know it's. Well, I'm dating Detours.
Touche. Touche. Oh, he called us out. It only took like, 10, 11, 12, 13 episodes? Somebody called us out. Said it's Detours, right?
But so with him, it was just a lot of mental stuff that I never want to put myself through that ever again. And I should never have to do that. And if somebody ever tries to do that with me, I'm just going to nip it in the butt and call it a day.
So you see those red flags?
Yes, and I'm seeing them, and like I even with my current man, I was telling him, I was like, I see a red flag, and he was like, what's that red flag? I was like, you're too nice, and he was just like, oh. Okay. So let's talk about too nice as a red flag after trauma. Okay, because been there, done that. Yeah.
Same.
Still kind of sitting there, actually. So I've been dating someone for several months now.
Okay.
And post-divorce, post-abusive relationship.
Yeah.
And like just kind of sitting there in that realm of like trying to wait for the other shoe to drop,
Like
but
something's
slowly
gonna go
trying to
wrong.
learn that maybe it's not going to drop, and all
Yeah.
of these things that
But
I've
your
dealt with over the
brain
last
tells you
5-6
that
years.
it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hate
And then
that.
like a question will come up or a comment will come up, and my brain goes to this trauma back here, and it's like, oh my god, this is what's going to happen. This is the result. And so I'm like bracing myself for it. And then when I answer that question or have a response to that comment, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like,
You don't know what to do.
What's about to smack me?
It's like a bee sitting on your knee, and you're just like,
it's
what
gonna
the
come
fuck
out
is it gonna
another
do?
time. It's gonna come out the next time. All right, I'm still watching. So yeah.
No,
yeah.
I get that, and like,
And I've been through therapy.
yeah, same.
I've been through therapy. So, in fact, I actually do need to get with my therapist. It's been a while. So,
I literally missed my last appointment because I was at work.
no, my therapist is actually right across the street from here.
You're
Honestly,
lucky.
yeah.
Mine's online. I like mine online.
I saw her every Friday at the same time, same bat channel,
Yeah.
same bat time. And then she was like, I think it's time for you to graduate to every other week or once a month. And I was like, no, can we do every other week? I'm cool with that. And then, last several months, I've traveled and this and that,
Yeah.
so we just haven't. And honestly, I probably haven't talked to her in a couple of months now. And I was just thinking about it earlier today because it popped up on my calendar, because it's still on my calendar every single Friday, even though I
Yeah.
don't go every Friday. I'm like, oh, maybe I should talk to her because I've been feeling okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes that trauma brain is still coming back and it's like,
Make sure.
hey,
Yeah.
hey. And then my ex-husband is giving me shit for dumb things that he has no business giving me shit for.
Stop giving her dumb shit.
Like,
You hear us?
seriously,
Stop giving
like-
us dumb
How
shit.
dare you.
Right.
Like, oh my God. I don't even want to go into it. It's not my show.
Yep.
It is, but it's not.
Detouring.
This is not about me.
Detouring.
But yeah, so relearning, like the good habits or
Yeah.
the good coming to you and not having that other shoe or that thing around the corner is been it's been difficult, but working towards it every day.
And like, I hate that feeling though, where you feel like something is gonna go wrong, but in reality, nothing is gonna go wrong
Yeah.
until we cause the issue because we're gonna self-sabotage
And then
it
that's
ourselves.
my other problem.
Yes.
I'm like-
Self-sabotage is a
And I
good-
almost did that with my current guy.
At what point do I self-sabotage? At what point am I going to do something or say something or...
Exactly.
And I hate fighting. I hate
I
fighting.
hate it. I will not go to
hate
bed
it.
angry either.
So, like, at what point am I going to actually step in and cause a fight because I'm being dumb or,
Yep.
traumatized or whatever? It hasn't happened yet, but, like, at what point is this going to happen?
Don't
so then my
say
brain
yet.
said, okay.
Yeah,
it hasn't
don't put
happened.
it into existence.
And it's not going to.
You heard that? It's not going to happen.
not gonna happen.
She's manifesting right now.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
We love to manifest.
We do love a manifest. Well, okay, yeah, all right. Aaron, do you have any other questions? Anything to add?
So I want to ask you about the future.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Because
good one.
You've definitely painted this relationship as substantially more positive than some of the others that you've had.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you see in your future? Do you see just...
Oh, I'm already wearing one of his rings on my ring finger right now. I'm manifesting.
Is that a promise thing?
Is that a conversation
No.
you both had?
It was a conversation. So the conversation was, we slowly to just open up, like showing like parts of our craziness. Like we kind of like talked about it, like, hey, this is kind of what I did before in my past. Like I don't want to do this again.
Okay.
Like we've kind of had those conversations, and like
Those are good conversations to have.
we are keeping it open. He's a little bit younger than me, which is different for me. So we're keeping it open. So he's also learning how to have like a healthier relationship and like being open and honest, because sometimes he'll get in his little moods and I'm like, why you're making a toot right now? What's wrong? Like just speak to me. We
Just
can walk
talk.
away and talk and not in front
talk.
of, yeah, exactly. Just talk it out.
Yeah.
And that's what we're learning how to do. So like in my future, I'm already seeing like we go over to his family friend's house and they have a child there and he's like, oh, I want a baby. I was like, oh, don't tell me twice. Like I'm down. Like I'm totally down.
And
That was actually one
Like-
of the next questions.
Like I want to
Okay.
get married one day. I want to have kids. I want a happy life, and if everything
And you
goes...
both are kind of on the same level with those wants for your lives? Like, he wants to get
Yes.
married, he wants to have kids.
See, he does, but he doesn't. Like, he makes jokes about it. Like, he was like, oh, I'll get married to my best friend. We'll have a lavender marriage. Like, I was like, oh, I totally get that. Like, I was thinking the same thing. But, like, no, I want to get
Okay.
married. Like, I want you to take my last name. But he was totally down with that.
What is
though.
a lavender marriage?
Lavender marriage is when one of the partners is gay and the other one is straight.
Okay.
So you just get married for the benefits.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
I
like-
felt like that's probably what that was. I've just never heard that.
Yeah,
term
so it's basically
before.
like... So
Chuck and Larry.
Chuck and Larry. Okay, neither one of them were gay.
Oh, they had to act like it.
Will and Grace.
Will and Grace.
Will and Grace.
Okay.
But they never got
Okay.
married, but
Okay.
that's what... yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I've never heard that phrase before.
Yeah, so...
All right. So he jokes about having a lavender marriage.
But like I've talked about it, and he was just like, yeah, but if we like ever get married, like I'm not keeping my last name. I'm taking your last name. So he's brought up taking my own last name.
Oh, okay.
So like it was an idea, but like he doesn't really want to get married, but he is down for taking my last name though. So
Well,
like
don't you kind of have to get married to do that? I guess technically not.
no.
I can go
You
pay
can
the
just,
courts to
like,
change my name,
exactly.
which I've contemplated doing because my first name is not legally Kitty.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay. So something you guys have talked about. You're wearing or one of his rings.
Yeah, I'm just
on your
wearing his
ring
ring.
finger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was really surprised it fits. We're kind of like the sisters with the traveling pants. So he's 5'4", 5'5". I'm 6'6". He can fit into my clothing. I can fit into his clothing. We literally share the same clothing. It is
wow.
very weird. I don't know how it happened,
It works.
but it's very weird. Like he can't wear my short sleeve shirts, but he can wear my long sleeve shirts.
okay.
And I'm like, take them. I don't care. Wear my hoodies. I don't care.
So you guys live separate now.
Currently, yes, we reside in different housing, but I'm currently just staying with him at the moment. I don't live with him. I'm just
Okay.
staying with him at the moment.
Okay.
Until he gets better to where he can do everything on his own again.
No, like you said, you're taking care of him and after surgery and stuff like that, and been there, done that as well.
Yeah. Even his dad was like, "Are you moving in? Like, what's going on?"
No, I'm just taking care of your son, sir.
I was like, "Not yet. I didn't know yet either, but not yet. You know."
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. Take your time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that anything's going to pop up out of the blue, but, take your time. There's nothing wrong with that. You're younger.
Yeah.
He's younger, as you said.
Yeah.
And you guys have time on your side.
But with that being said, do you have a preferred timeline?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So by the time I'm 35, I'm gonna be married, and I will have 1 or 2 children,
Okay.
So you got
and I will be
5
done.
years.
Yes, 5 years. Oh no, 6.
He's 28.
Hey,
You said
hey.
it's like a month or two, right?
No, okay, my birthday's in December, and then I turn 29.
Basically
I turn
tomorrow,
29 this
basically.
year. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Well, basically with the way
29.
things are going.
Stop
as far as
aging
time
me.
goes.
I'm gay. We age differently.
I don't think that's
You say we're 30, we're actually 60 in your eyes, okay?
So you got essentially 6 years.
Yes.
Okay, a little over 6 years. All right. That's
respectable.
a healthy time frame.
Yeah, and
There's
like
nothing wrong with that.
and
I
like-
You
like
don't want
that.
it tomorrow.
No, no,
You
no,
don't
no.
want it 12 years from now.
no,
Now-
because I don't want
You want to
to
get it going.
because I want to finish college, and then I want
There you
to start my own business, and then like I want to do all that.
What kind of
We gotta
business?
Talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when I was in high school, I did culinary arts, and I wanted to open my own. We had to make a business plan of food industry type place that we wanted to open, a restaurant or whatever. So I did a coffee shop / bakery called Buddha's Cup of Joe. I will always remember that name.
So you know what one of my big dreams is?
What?
Opening a cat cafe.
Okay, but I want to travel the world.
Oh.
And get like go to little villages or whatever, and like little cities, and see what their coffee is, if they have any coffees.
From here.
Yeah, and like get their tea.
You know what business I own?
What?
Travel agency.
Ooh.
Making connections.
About that travel. You coming with me?
I am a travel agent.
Yeah,
and I
no-
also dream of opening a cat cafe.
No, because well, see, I want to take 2 other people with me, so I have 3 different taste palettes.
Okay.
So we all have different taste palettes, and like we can all just try different things. We're like, you know what? I'm gonna like this, so that means like maybe 30% of their demographic will like it.
Okay.
And then you might like that because you have like the basic taste. So like you might get like 70.
Oh, is it because I'm white?
No.
Just kidding.
You have the exotic taste, okay? I have the 30%, you have the 70%, everybody else has nothing.
Kidding.
But no, like, that's what I want to do, and then come back, and like, I want it to just be a safe haven. I want people to sell their local art in there. I want to have open mic nights. I want to also open it up for AA, NA, CMA, whatever type of recovery needs to come in and have a meeting at night do. I want that to be a safe haven for every different type of person in this world.
I love that.
To where they can come in, and it changes. The menu will change. We'll keep certain things on, but every 3 to 4 months, we'll change it.
Okay.
For different places that we have traveled. So like this, for 3 to 4 months, it's going to be these 2 new places.
Like
that
a
we traveled.
Spanish theme,
Yeah,
we went
exactly.
to Spain, or a Moroccan theme,
So there's
because we
going to
went
be
to
like different
Morocco.
varieties of different places. And they can
love this
try that
idea.
out, and they can come back and be like, oh, I want more of that, because we already have a connection with that person. We can just order it for them, and they have to pay a little bit more, but they get exactly what they were wanting.
I love that.
Yeah, so it's also helping out
very
the person that is like brewing, making the bags of tea or the coffee or like doing all that. They're still getting their cut, a big portion of their cut.
You
and
know,
not getting cut
it's
out of it.
it's
Exactly.
funny because I put on Facebook the other day, like not even a week ago. You know what downtown Fredericksburg needs is another freaking coffee shop. Sarcasm, but
Yeah.
in your idea of cafe, coffee shop, and changing up the menu, I'm kind of like Foodie does.
Yeah.
But not really. I mean, they do, but they don't.
Not $18 for a gin and ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We love you, Foodie, though.
Oh yes, their food is fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth the
very
money.
well worth it. It just doesn't change as much as
Yeah.
they say it does, or it seems like it does.
Yeah.
But that's a very interesting concept. That's a very, very interesting concept. Because you literally would get a taste from a different part of the world
Exactly.
basically
Yeah,
every
we
quarter.
all could get together, and the cats that are in the cafe, they could match the regions. I'm a friggin' genius.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah, okay.
Did you have the naked mole cat?
Well, okay, they have to be adoptable. So
Yeah.
I'm at the mercy of like local rescues, because this is a rescue idea, not
Oh my God, we could do like inside.
breed specific
Hey, the
idea.
rescue can
We could
probably
find-
help.
We could find a place and literally like how McDonald's used to have like the playpen inside of a little room. You could just go into that little room for the cats and get
Well,
to.
that's what it is,
Yeah.
a cat cafe. So
Yeah.
you basically go in the building.
Oh, I thought it was
there's
going to be the whole entire cafe.
Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
food restrictions with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
animals and stuff like that. You have to have separate HVAC systems
Yeah.
for the cafe and the cats.
Okay.
So basically you have an enclosed room that is the cat room. People can come in, they register, they can buy swag, they get cafe food, drinks or whatever, and then they can spend an hour in the cat room with the cats. Play with them, sit on couches, cuddle them, whatever.
Yeah.
The idea behind it is different than Asian cat cafes and overseas cat cafes where those cats live there for life.
Yeah.
In America, a cat cafe generally has cats that are adoptable. And they generally choose, not all of them, but a lot of them, a majority of them choose to put senior cats, older cats, maybe harder to take to PetSmart and adopt out cats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can put a bucket of kittons out and they'll be
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
within a day.
Yeah.
You put this 8-year-old cat
Or a tripod.
or a tripod or
Willy.
Yeah.
the one with the extra paws, the one with the extra
the-
fingers.
Petrodactyl.
Petrodactyl, yes, the petrodactyl cats. Those aren't exactly the most adoptable.
Yeah.
But if you allow someone in that room to spend time with them,
Get
one,
to
it's a
know
stress
the
reliever for them.
Yeah.
It's fun, it's enjoyable, it's a nice relaxing afternoon with family or friends.
Exactly.
I would like to market it to UMW students as an opportunity to come in and like do a membership for a month and study in a room with
Yeah.
cats. It's relaxing, do yoga with cats, painting with cats.
Ooh.
Like all these things
Oh
that you're
my
talking
God,
about with your
yeah.
cafe, I'm like, I kind of want to do that with cats. And so like I feel like it's a really good model because then it also gives the opportunity for these cats to get adopted to good homes.
Yeah.
Because if you sit there and you're like, oh my God, I love this cat. He's loving on me. This is so sweet.
This
Well,
is my
here's
person.
the adoption fee.
Yeah.
And you're helping a rescue because you would do it through a rescue. You're helping the cat. You're helping this person.
Mm-hmm.
But then that allows you to bring in a whole new set of cats too.
Yeah.
So you can change it up, and so people come back again and again
It's
and
always
again.
something different.
I've been to several cat cafes, and a couple of them I've been to more than once.
Yeah.
So that's my idea.
I like it.
And now we're on the business hour. And you could also take your first date to the cat cafe. back to dating.
Well,
What is your most, let's say, what is your most, I don't want to say interesting because that's a broad term. What was your funnest first date? Or most creative?
the most creative.
One that really stands out to you, I guess you could say.
It doesn't have to be even fun. Just what was the most unique?
The most
There
unique.
you go.
Okay, I like that better because I was like, there's been a lot of fun first dates.
Fair
But
enough. Most unique.
most unique, it was with Pink and Blue.
Oh, it's
I
pink and
know.
blue again. Oh,
I know.
damn you.
Like, because my current relationship, we go out together, but it's not like date night. Like,
Yeah.
we haven't really, like, we've had a date, but like, it was just a little cheap one to go to Wendy's because I wanted a Baconator. So I was just like, hey, can we
Don't
go to-
fuck with my
Right,
Baconator.
right. Exactly.
That's less expensive than Fahrenheit.
Right, exactly. So,
true.
and like, he just took me to a really nice sushi restaurant
Mm-hmm.
that also had pho. So I was like,
In heaven.
I was like, you have me. And it was just very sweet. It was exactly like what I wanted. Like, I told him, like, oh, if I ever go on a date, like a first date with somebody, I want to go to sushi. Like, I want to have sake. Like, I just want to have that cute little moment. And he did everything perfectly. And I was just like, you know what?
Bitch.
No sake, though. But, like, yeah, because he was also in recovery. So,
Well,
he couldn't, so he couldn't have
yeah,
sake.
you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right.
So,
We're just going to look at a sake from afar.
Right. We're not gonna dream it. We see you over there. We see you over there. But no, it was perfect. And then stood outside and had that cute little moment because it was cold, so cuddled up next to each other like little penguins. It just
Let me warm you up.
it was like a cute little movie moment, and it was
Okay.
just that was the most somebody actually listening and taking it and running with it to actually make me happy. That was,
You know what? Yeah.
that's the most unique thing that is actually
Listening is a big thing.
Yeah.
Listening is a big thing because, sometimes you'll say something and they don't hear it.
yeah.
They don't hear it.
Follow-up question.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Worst first date.
Oh, worst first date.
Okay.
Details if you need to.
Okay, we're gonna call this one Florida boy
Florida boy.
because he's still a little boy and he's no, not Florida man, Florida boy
Florida boy.
because he still acts like he's 12 when he's about to turn 40.
Oh, okay.
So he just needs to grow up.
Grow up.
Thank you. I hope you have. But no, he literally, we were down in Florida and we went to Chili's and no, the worst date. No, it wasn't the first worst date. It was just the worst date ever.
Okay.
Worst date
We'll go
ever.
with that.
Not the first date. But we went to Twin Peaks. And he was in a weird
Was
type
he
of
gay?
Yes. Well, when he was younger, his parents sent him to a conversion camp.
Oh, God.
Like he was
So see what I mean about the supportive parents things? Yes, okay.
And he was one of and I don't hate anybody if you're a Democrat or Republican or whatever you are. That's your party, that is you, your monkeys, your circus, deal with it. That's all you.
Exactly.
But he at the time was a major Trump supporter that I was like, then why are you dating a black man when you're a major Trump supporter and he's kind of coming after like and he was just like, oh no, he's not. I was like, okay. And
Can you show me on the doll where he's not?
thank you. Like he's coming for everybody, but like it was a lot. So we were sitting there and he's very like jealous about everything. We went to a museum earlier and everything was just not working out as planned.
Okay.
And I even gave him head inside of the bathroom at the museum, like suck a little dick in the bathroom. That's what I heard from Doja Cat, so I did it.
You know what? That is probably what you heard from Doja Cat.
So like I had to do it. I was like, yo, Doja's saying it. At the time my sponsor was saying
Doja Cat says it.
My sponsor at the time was saying, spice up your relationship if you're feeling kind of dull. So
I'm gonna go listen to some Doja Cat records and see what I should do.
but so
Maybe we shouldn't take relationship advice from
Doja Cat.
but I mean honestly though, the rest of her relationship advice is pretty good. I've been using
It
it.
kind of is.
Yeah. So like she ain't wrong. It was just wrong.
I fucking
for
love
him.
Doja Cat, honestly. I may have sang "Bitch I'm a Cow" at karaoke a time or two.
It's okay. I had on my Instagram, it was like, quote, bitches, in quote, fuck you, by her, from her song Attention. I was like,
I
nope.
love that song.
Yeah, I was like, got me.
I do really love Doja Cat.
No, it was
Damn,
Acknowledge Me.
okay.
Acknowledge Me, not Attention. Acknowledge Me. Off of her Scarlet 2 revamp. That was, I was like, acknowledge me now.
In this bathroom.
But no, like,
WC.
all right, I did all that. I got on my knees. That is 6 feet to the ground to get on my knees.
You know what? You
I
are
am
tall.
6'6". That is disrespectful. And then you're going to treat me like crap after
Do
that?
you know how long it takes me to get down on these knees?
Exactly. And then it takes me to get back up. If I already have arthritis and I'm 28.
Yeah, well, 6'6", yeah.
Yeah, it comes with it. I had to just deal
I'm
with
6
it.
foot, so
Yeah. So you understand. You get it.
on the girl side.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. See, whenever I see another tall woman, I'm like, yes, finally somebody. But I'm like, they have to think like, oh, they're probably like.
And I've had children, so the hip thing is a thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yikes.
Yeah. Sometimes like, oh, okay, wow.
But thank you for your contribution to bringing more beautiful people into this world.
I do have beautiful children.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Finish off your
so
post.
yeah, so he was just being very disrespectful. He was kind of rude to the server, and like you could tell like she was the server that they bring in when they are low on staff. Like she knew what she was kind of doing, but
Somebody
she was
call Betty in.
she was the pretty one.
Oh, okay.
She was a pretty but not so smart one. Oh. So she'd have to come back over and ask for like, oh hey, what'd you say? But she was not like she was
Did you want forks?
right. Like it was just a lot of things, and he was just irritated. And then it got to the point where it was down to pay, and like I already paid for some of the stuff, but this was your idea to go on this date.
Yeah.
I paid for the Ubers. Like you can pay for the date part because you wanted to come here. I wanted to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like whoever, in my opinion, whoever says, "Hey, do you want to go get food?" They're paying.
I said this on a previous episode as well. Like, if I'm planning the date, I'm paying. If
Yeah.
you're planning the date, I expect you to pay.
Exactly. So, like,
I feel like that's fair.
When the bill came, he was like, "Oh, half, split it." I was like, "Oh,
Oh.
I just sucked your dick in the bathroom at a museum, literally less
Can
than
I
2
take
hours
that
ago."
back, please?
Right. I was like, "This is how this is." I was like, "There's TikToks nowadays. Like, for me nowadays, there's TikToks where like, oh, you won't let me do this? Oh, you paying?" Like, but like. It mind boggled me, and it was just literally the worst date ever. Then we were outside, and then I started crying because I was like, why am I in this relationship? It was almost a year with him.
Oh, gosh.
And like, why am I in this relationship with him? Why am I still doing this? He treats me like crap.
Oh,
He
yeah.
literally told me I couldn't wear short shorts because he thought I was flaunting it to every other guy. Like, I wear tight underwear, so nothing's gonna fall out. Like, we're fine. Like, I just
that. Man, tell me how I can dress. Or not tell me how I can dress, but give me shit for the way I want to dress.
and like,
That's called manipulation,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell you couldn't do that. Yeah, well, you made me feel like I couldn't do that without a
Exactly.
problem.
Don't wear those because I think you're flaunting it for them. Why do you think I'm flaunting my legs and my butt for them when I'm flaunting it for you?
And it's fucking hot outside.
Right, exactly. We're in Florida during the summertime. I'm not going to wear pants. I'm wearing booty shorts.
I was just
Right.
in West Palm Beach 2 weeks ago. It's fucking hot. It was fucking hot down there.
Exactly. But no, it was so bad. And like, he just made it all about him. Like, I was doing all this wrong. And I was just like, dude, I've been nothing but nice. Like, you're not working. I'm paying for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've paid for a lot. Like, you just finally got a job because they were going to kick you out of the housing that we're living in because I met him in rehab.
Okay.
So, like, the fact that I met him there and, like, even my therapist was like, James, why are you still with him?
What are we doing here, James?
Yes. LL, I love you to death, and I will always appreciate your words that you gave me that stays for that full year with him. Sorry for not taking him and
listen,
running with them.
Therapist jobs is crazy because,
Yeah.
you know, they have these people day in and day out that come in, and not just one.
Yeah.
Multiples.
Yep.
Just multiple people. And, like, you know, they say therapy is like, oh, you're talking to yourself because they're like, well, what do you think you should do about that? No, my therapist actually gave me good tips, good tricks, ways to
Worksheets.
deal with things, different, you know, stuff
Yeah.
like that. She listened to me. She asked questions, pointed questions, as a therapist should, but she also helped me have tools in my toolbox to move forward. So it
Yeah.
wasn't just the me talking to myself kind of thing, which I totally appreciate. And that's
Yeah.
fantastic. That's a great therapist right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No,
So-
I love when a therapist.
So thank you, therapists, for those that do that, because wow, I do not envy you. Because I would just be like, and then to watch your client again and again and again not take your advice, not do the things that you told them to do, and be like, why is this happening to me?
They're paying me, so I can't be mad. But like,
But still, I'm like,
Right.
oh my god,
just listen.
If only someone would have told you not to do that. Thanks, Mohammed.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up here shortly, but I do want to ask, with your most previous ex, I do try to ask this. Obviously, there was something there in the beginning that attracted you.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't have got into that relationship. At least I don't think that somebody would have gotten into that relationship or that kind of relationship without something there that attracted you, brought you in, drew you in. So can you give me like 2 or 3 positive things about that person that you saw in the beginning that kind of brought you into that fold?
I saw hope in his eyes.
And you all did meet in recovery, right?
We met, well, my ex, that's his Pink and Blue, the last ex
Yes.
is Pink and Blue. We met on Facebook dating.
Yeah.
But he was fresh
But
out of recovery.
yes, he was just out of rehab though. But he just had hope in his eyes, and I also saw the sadness. But like I saw the glimmer of hope just like peeking through.
So you're like, I want to help you.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And I was just like,
I've been there.
because
You're speaking my language.
like,
My
I
last
love-
relationship.
like I love helping people. Like I've always done it. That's why I want to go into nursing. Like if I don't go to school for business and everything to get my coffee shop going, I'm going into nursing.
Okay.
And I'm just going to help people. Like right now, I'm currently a server at Rebellion, downtown Fredericksburg. Come visit us. I'm a server host.
I love Rebellion.
It's such amazing. We also have now we're doing
Burgers.
trivia on Tuesday nights at 7 or 8
and
p.m.
I love Malcolm.
I just won with my whole entire table. We were the first time winners.
Aw.
But
Yeah, I love Malcolm.
yeah, no, he's great.
I host trivia on Wednesdays at Brock's starting in October.
Yeah, we're gonna be there on Wednesday.
It wasn't that other place, and it was really fun.
Harry Sidecar, yeah, I know.
We won't talk about that.
So he
So
had hope in his eyes, and then he also just had this personality that was infectious. Like you just wanted to keep talking to him. Like even when we're on FaceTime for those 5 hours every single night, I was still stuck in there. Like I was sucked in. Like
Yeah.
he was like a miniature dachshund that is like spotted, like those beautiful new spotted miniature dachshunds. That's
Okay.
what he looked like. And I was just like, ooh, and he had those bright blue eyes. I was like, oh, okay, I'm here. I'm here. And then it was the only listening to me say my address once on FaceTime. The next day I have flowers and chocolates sent to me.
Oh.
So
okay.
like I was
Okay.
like, whoa, I only said it to you once. I didn't even text it to you.
Yeah.
You just heard and you did that.
Cha.
Exactly. And then it was also his dorky smile. It was like a 5-year-old like type of smile, and
It's
was
infectious.
Yes, and I was just like, God damn it! Like, like I don't know what I
Fine.
can't.
I will get on that damn plane to the
Right.
state of misery.
Like I gotta do it. But like he was what got me was he was also just relaxed, wearing hoodies 24/7. So that's how I saw him. Mm-hmm. And then after we start talking more and more, and I got like invested, then he just changed into a different person.
Started spewing out those
Yeah.
red flags.
Yeah, that's when he was just like ding ding ding.
Oh, you'll
ding,
take that
ding.
one? Cool. Let me throw out this one.
Exactly. It's like when you're playing Mario Kart and you can throw the banana backwards or forwards. He was just that's what he was doing with me. Every time I was walking, just ding, and I'd slip on it and keep going. Oh.
Watch out for those bananas, guys.
Yeah.
So James, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, thank you for
giving
having me.
giving us a little bit of your story. So glad we had you on. Aaron, thank you for co-hosting with me today since Marcus couldn't be out.
It was awesome to chat with you and kind of figure out who you are, where you've been, where you're going.
Super excited for you in your new relationship, and I
Thanks.
look forward to seeing you at Rebellion or just around town sometime and hearing how it's going.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I can't wait to see you at Brooks.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Fredericksburg, and we'll be back next week with another episode of Dating Detours podcast.
Thanks for listening to Dating Detours.
If this episode hit home, follow the show and drop us a quick review. It really helps us grow.
And if you've got a dating story of your own, we want to hear it.
Hit the link in our show notes, be a guest, and keep navigating the chaos out there.
Keep dating, keep learning, and don't be afraid to take the detour.